What is up, everyone? Ads here. Just doing an update on Pepsi. And I want to give a shout out, actually, firstly and foremostly. I don't think that's a word, but to Phil Abbott. He hit me up on Instagram and gave me some suggestions for books for Pepsi, which I fulfilled, which are Politics by Aristotle and Leviathan by Thomas Hobbes. So those will be going to Pepsi. And yeah, if people want to send me any more, I'll be willing to do at least one more, but possibly more. Just let me know. Hit me up on Instagram DMs with the author and the title of the book. Yeah, but as far as the update on Pepsi's situation in prison, when I talked to his family last, he was saying that the prisoners are flooding their cells and they're still in lockdown, of course, and this is done basically in protest, as many of you may know. But it seems that it's definitely a tense environment, of course, but hopefully it's loosening up, because I did notice that, and I was just watching somebody say this on their channel, but things have slowed down a little bit in terms of the changes that are happening. Because like even last week, for like a couple weeks, it was just like changing every single minute. And I think stuff is still changing, but it's just like the rate of change is slowed. So, but I also wanted to talk about HMP The Mount, just to give people a little bit of info on it. So the difference between The Mount, which is the prison he's at now, and Thameside, other than location, is the fact that they are different category prisons. So HMP Thameside is a category B prison. In addition, it's private, as I mentioned before. And the Mount is a category C prison. So what does that mean, you may ask? And I'm getting this from Wikipedia. B is those who pose a risk to the public but may not require maximum security, but for whom escape still needs to be made very difficult. And C is those who cannot be trusted in open conditions, but who are unlikely to try to escape. So in those terms, it's a less strict environment, but only Pepsi knows the actual reality, of course. So that is something I noted that I thought was important to share as far as the differences between the prisons, because that was something that some people were asking about. But yeah. Oh, one last thing. So on the address, the last character is a Z, not a 2. So I will rewrite the address in this description box. It should still get there if you write it, because it's only one character, and if the rest is right, it should be fine. But I'll just rewrite it in this description box so people know. So that's basically it. Was the books update. Shout out again to Phil Abbott, for giving those 2 book suggestions, and the Pepsi update as far as they are flooding their cells. The prisoners are, and yeah, what I just said. So that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and be on the lookout later. Actually, tonight I'm going to be doing a roundtable with some scientists, yet again, about this pandemic. So that's it, guys, for now. Ciao.